The Pittsburgh Steelers are roadbound again this week, a shorter jaunt this time as they play in Cincinnati, facing a Bengals team that showed it can win without Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase leading the way. The Raiders had a good pass defense, a not-so-good run defense, so hit them with a giant scoop of Joe Mixon, who ends up with 2 scores and over 120 yards rushing.
Give it to Mixon. Hard cut. Diving. Touchdown. Cincinnati.
That's only his 3rd game with over 20 carries, but he's always good enough to keep defenses honest.
Again, Joe Mixon runs into his own man and knocks him down, and the Raiders finally get to him.
So maybe stick to that game plan. Remember, Mixon played a big role in the Bengals' win over the Steelers earlier this year.
Mixon, good blocking, big hole into the secondary.
Couple that with Pittsburgh giving up 6 a run to the Chargers.
Keep it on the ground and into the end zone.
And not having played rush attacks well this season, and you can see why it could be another Mixon day.
Mixon shifting gears for the touchdown.
Pittsburgh had as many issues with stopping the pass in LA too. Justin Herbert throwing for over 380 yards against them, over 9 yards per attempt, 3 TDs.
Making the grab, Mike Williams down the sideline, high steps his way in for the touchdown.
And while they sacked Herbert twice, their defense was just not the same without TJ Watt swarming.
Great move there, even more, all the way in for the touchdown.
Now they take on Joe Burrow, who had his worst game of the year before their bye, and followed it with what you might describe as a game manager type outing. Just 148 yards, just 5.1 yards per attempt, but he didn't throw any INTs, threw a touchdown, rating was over 90.
Burrow short drop, gets rid of it, and it's on time for a first down. Burrow zips it in there.
And while Chase didn't put up big numbers, he did score.
Burrow, end zone, touchdown, Jamar Chase.
Thing was, they didn't have to put up gaudy numbers with Mixon chewing up the clock and their defense chewing up Derek Carr. Picked him off once, held him under 220 yards. Bengals defense playing the pass solidly or better in most games.
Carr lets it fly, intercepted, picked off by Eli Apple.
They sacked Carr twice too, both at the hands of Cincy's top 2 pass rushers.
Sam Hubbard gets home. Carr fumbles the football. Hendrickson with the sack, and it's scooped up by Sam Hubbard.
Those guys could be an issue for Ben Roethlisberger. Their loss to the Chargers came to an end when his line more or less allowed Chargers to walk straight in on him.
Look out again, and a huge sack by Joey Bosa.
The rest of his night wasn't going badly until then. He still has to get rid of the ball quick, or you know what tends to happen, but over 270 yards, 3 TDs, no picks, rating over 100.
Roethlisberger floating it to the corner of the end zone. Is it caught there for Johnson? Touchdown.
A large portion of his yards went to his top 2 wideouts.
And that's caught, and a big gain here for Chase Claypool, and the catch is made by Johnson, and DIONTAE Johnson will take it inside the 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's still Najee Harris.
Harris dives for the touchdown.
When you have a back like this, he needs opportunities in the red zone. I'll just leave it at that.
The Bengals, though, have held runners to a respectable yard per carry figure.
Jacobs makes one man miss, but then everybody was there, including Jermaine Pratt.
AFC North, every team is over 500, all playing each other this week. Bengals looking for a sweep over the Steelers. The last time they did that, Boom Boom Pow was rocking the airwaves. Carson Palmer was wearing the black and orange. But it was Big Ben. He does know what it's like, but it's been a while. You tell us who takes it in the comments section, we'll do the same on the screen. Black Eyed Peas. What? It was the #1 song in 2009.